Hi, everyone. Okay, so this is going to be an informational video on how to create a content page in Canvas and put it into a module that you've already created. Okay, so I'm going to go into one of my courses. Here's the Algebra 1 course that I've saved from last year. And I'm going to click on Modules. So notice that I have a demo module here. If you've already watched the uploading a file video, that you can see how to do this there. If you have not watched it, you can see how I would have put those in. But right here, I'm going to add an item to the module by clicking this little plus sign up on the top right. And from the drop-down menu, I'm going to select Content Page. Now, I have a couple content pages already made, but I'm just going to show you how to do a new page. So whenever you make a page, I've made a couple pages in Algebra 1. Whenever you make a page, it does show up there. So if you wanted to make the page first and then put it into the module, you could do that if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm just going to make a new page right from here. And I'm just going to call this Demo Content Page. You can choose how much you want to indent it. You could have 1, 2, or 3 levels. I'm just not going to indent it at all. Okay, so I've added my page. Notice that I have the page icon there. I've added my page to my module, Demo Content Page. Notice that it goes in unpublished. The little cloud with the slash through it means unpublished. The students wouldn't be able to see this anyway because I don't even have the module published. But if I wanted to edit this page, now I click on this Demo Content Page. I click on that demo content page, and now I can edit it. Okay, so I can rename it if I wanted to. This is what would show up into the module, the demo module, and what will show up at the top of this page. Okay, now here's where I get the text editor, in which I can put pretty much anything I want into this page. Notice that this is really the only option I get to edit. Down here, I can choose to let the students edit this page, or anyone to edit that page. If someone is just an observer, they can edit that page. But I'm going to keep this one as only teachers. Okay. So now in here, you kind of have to get the hang of using this text editor. It has all the capabilities of a Word document. You could put tables in, you could change the different font styles. You're kind of limited to the font types, but you can really do a lot of what you have in a Word document into this text editor. You can actually do a little bit more because you have these options here. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So let's just put some text in. So maybe I want to center this, and I'm going to just kind of put a little introduction. This is introduction to the content page. And maybe I wanted to make this a little bit bigger. So I'll select that, and I'll maybe make that 36 font. Maybe I want it to stand out a little bit more, so I'll select it, and I will make it a different color. Red. Notice that I do have the option of having different pre-formatted headers. So if you didn't want to go in and change the font styles, you can just kind of play around with the header, the different font styles and types here. And sizes here if you wanted to, but I'd much rather just choose my own. You can also change the background color as well. So if you wanted it red with a blue, there's that. I'm just going to change it back. Okay. You can make the text bold, italicized, underlined, just like in Word. I'll make it bold. I'll keep it bold. I can completely clear the formatting. You can left justify. right, justify. I'll keep it as an indented center though. I can do a superscript and a subscript. I can make a bulleted list or a numbered list, just like in Word. All of those are the same thing in Word. I can make a table too. So let me make a table. Let me decrease the font size a little bit though. So maybe I'll make a 3x3 table. Okay, so I know a lot of teachers who use this, the tables to kind of organize the formatting a little bit better so that you can, really kind of see exactly what's going on the page. So I'm just going to center this. Oops, I think I have to select it. Center. Nope, that's not doing it for me. Oh, I can just stretch it out here. So let me put some text in here. Hi, everyone. This is a table. And I can edit all the text in there just like I would like I did up at the top. I can center this. I think that's what I was doing when I was centering that. Okay. I can also, let me keep going down the list here. So I can link to a URL here. So if I wanted, maybe I wanted to put in a link for my online book, I would type some text in, select the text, click on the link to URL, and now I can put in whatever web page I want. So maybe I wanted it to go to, i.hrw.com. Here's the website for the online book that we use up at the high school. So I'm just going to copy and paste this link right in here, and I can insert this link. And now notice that the font changed to blue, and it underlines every time I hover over it. That changed the text into a link to that online book. This option here would remove that link. If I wanted to add in a picture, I can do it a couple different places. Here's an embed image. Now, if I click embed image, there are only a couple places where I can get the image from. If I choose this embed image icon, I have to get it off the web. I can choose files that I have already uploaded into Canvas, or I can use Flickr. Flickr is just an online free image search. Okay, so like if I just type in math, there's just people that have uploaded pictures and tagged it with math. I don't use that a lot, but it's just what it is. See, I already have images. Like here's some images that I have used. Like here's a graph, and I can put that, and I can update that, and notice that it went straight in. I can change the size just by clicking on these little white boxes at the end. In a new image. The other place to put in an image would be off to the right here. This sidebar off to the right lets you link other things in. Like I can link in another page that I've made. Like here are the pages that I've made. I can link in an assignment that I've done. I can link in quizzes that I've made, announcements or discussions, or link to other modules. If I wanted to link the word demo to, I don't know, this section 1.7 pretest. I just click on that, and now that word demo becomes a link to the section 1.7 pretest. So when they clicked on that word, it would jump them right to the pretest. I I could upload a file here. Say I had, I wanted to put in this section 1.6 and 1.7 worksheet. I just click right on it and it puts it right in. Dump that down. So that becomes a link, and now it would pop open as a PDF into their, into a new tab. Or I could put in an image. Here's that option to search Flickr again. I should have said too, if you don't have these files there, you can always have the option of uploading a new file. I can choose this file here. Maybe I wanted to put my textbook records in there. It says choose file here, and I can choose where it wants to go to, and then I upload it right there. Okay, so it does it the same way I did my 1.6 and 1.7 worksheet. It just puts it as a link right there. It doesn't preview the file for me, but it just puts a link for them to download. And then if I click over here on images, I have some images that I've uploaded from last year. There was my front page image that you may have seen. There's that graph again. But I'll show you how to upload a new image. Choose file. So this is the image that I put onto my front page this year. Choose file, and then I'm just going to hit upload, and it's going to go right to where my cursor is. Now, I took it with a really high resolution image, so it's pretty big, but the more I decrease it, just the cleaner it looks there. Okay. What else can I do in a content page? Let's just keep going down. My math friends will like this. This is just an equation editor, 2x plus 5 equals 4, oops, that's h, 4x squared plus x plus or minus the square root of 2x plus 4. It's a really easy equation editor, and pretty much all of the text boxes that you can put into Canvas have that equation editor, and it's really, really, really convenient. Everything's very easy to use, and they have pretty much everything that you would need an equation editor in that you had in Word. So I'm going to insert that equation there. Comes as a kind of like an image, but you can always select it and then click back on this insert math equation, and you can change it again. I can click on TED Ed. It links it right with all of the, the TED Talks. So if I wanted to just search math, get some videos on TED Talk videos on math. Yes, I do want to cancel. Okay, yeah. Just make sure I wasn't deleting the whole page when I did that. I can select a file from Dropbox to put in. I don't use Dropbox very much, so I wouldn't be very good to talk about that. And then there's other tools here. I can go to YouTube. I use this a lot. The nice thing about this is that it does not navigate them to an external page, which allows them, they can't read the comments below, which we all know can get pretty graphic. It keeps them in that window, and so it kind of keeps them secure from the outside world. So if I wanted to say, I don't know, I'll just search math. And then I'm just going to have 5 math tricks that will blow your mind. Embed. And then once I save this and publish it, this box will become the video. What else do I have underneath here? I can do the same thing with a Khan Academy video. If I wanted to go to math, 2nd grade, for place value, hundreds. Great. Comparing 3-digit numbers. Yeah, there we go. So it gives me the option of embedding a Khan Academy video as well. A Quizlet, SchoolTube. I never use SchoolTube. I can put Twitter in, Vimeo, or Google Apps. I don't use Google Apps very much, but you can embed a Google Doc right into there as well. I can also record and upload media right into there. I don't know what's going to happen if I try to record because I'm already recording using Screencastify. So I'm not going to click on this. Well, why not? Here we go. I'll allow it. Oh, I think it's going to show me. Hi. Okay. Get out of here. So yeah, I think what it's going to allow me to record and put a video straight into there, so I don't have to worry about going to YouTube or Screencast or anything. Or putting it through YouTube. I can just upload an image, upload a video right into there. Just so if you wanted to, an introductory video, just saying, "Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the new year." You could just record it straight into there, and it could be video or audio, or both, I guess. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the content page can do. Notice that, it took a long time to explain everything that you can do. This can do a lot. The more you dig into this, the more you can really see all the different things that you can put on there. So again, if you have any, I should really talk about saving it. So I'm just going to save this. So this is what it would look like for the students. Notice that the video went in right here, big enough that they can see. They can.
Hi everyone.
Yeah. They don't get an ad beforehand too, which is nice. And you can't see. They get little ads that pop up down below, but you can't see comments. You can't see, the sidebars with the suggested videos, which can get pretty bad too. The only thing that it does show, and this one I'm kind of letting it play right close to the end. The only thing it does show, it does give you suggested videos at the end. They couldn't take those off, but they did a lot. They did take away a lot of the other bad stuff that you could possibly have. Oh, and there's my table down below. Notice that it didn't show borders. I didn't choose it to show borders. And there's my link to the online book too. Click on that. It opens up in a new tab, and there's my online book. So yeah, again, if you have any questions about putting a certain, piece onto the page, please let us know.